The Good Party is lobbying for the reassessment of the drought water tariffs by the City of Cape Town. 5 years ago, the city introduced temporary relief that allowed residents to pay a fixed water charge. The party says these drought surcharges have put pressure on some consumers. Joining us is Lulama Benge, who's a good councillor in Cape Town. Lulama, a pleasure to have you on the program this evening. Can you explain the origins of this drought tariff and how it was initially intended to address the water crisis in Cape Town?
Good evening, Councillor. Good evening to your viewers. Look, the tariffs are just, we just came from now the 29th of May elections now, and when we went door to door on houses, and people were complaining about those tariffs and complaining, they say that the water consumption is very high and they cannot cope anymore. And that's why we tabled this motion in council. Yes.
So why does the Good Party believe that the current drought tariff is no longer justified? And what
it's no longer justified.
Right, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, finish your question. Sorry.
No, it's fine. So basically it's to find out from you, why do you believe it's no longer justified? And also speaking to the specific impact that this is having on residents and businesses there in Cape Town.
Well, look, it's not really justified because, that time the water levels, remember, if you can remember, that time was at day zero. And now we have, currently we have 93.2 water dam levels on water. So I don't believe that, we don't believe that it is justified. And we don't really believe that our residents should be paying that much. The city of Cape Town have quite a lot of money in their bank.
So let's break it down a bit. What are the key arguments against this continued application of the drought tariff, especially considering that the province's dams are now full?
Correct. That is exactly our argument on the motion. The dams are full, and you see no point of having the tariffs is so high like that, and that's why we're asking, pleading to the council, to the full council meeting on Thursday, to asking to the council it's not just good that's it's the residents.
Yeah.
Those residents could have voted for the DA, could have voted for the ANC, could have voted for any party, because we are we pleaded with the councillors to at least reduce and to withdraw this tariffs. Because if you bear in mind, as we said in the introduction, this tariffs was introduced 5 years ago, and that was introduced as temporary, not permanent. I don't see any point now we should continue having this kind of tariffs.
Right. But how does the current fixed water charge, which is based on pipe size, differ from what was initially proposed during the drought? And why is this change seen as problematic?
Look. We always make this joke. It's not always how big is your size. We always make that joke. Currently that time was because of, was just saying to people, don't use so much. We have a bigger households. Don't use so much. Use carefully because we're on day zero. So now, we don't see that point. Yes, correct. People need to kind of have that awareness, but still, we're paying a lot.
Paying a lot. But how has the City of Cape Town responded, especially to the Good Party's motion to withdraw the drought tariff? Have there been any official justifications provided for its continued use?
None so ever. The said part of it. They have the majorities, and we are so disappointed that the ANC could not even support this motion. The justification that they sort of gave is one. They say that it was not temporary. There's no such thing as temporary. That was the MECO member of Water and Sanitation. Secondly, we voted for, that is what they claim. We voted for the increase or the extra 200 Rand in Gauteng, which is the lie. I mean, he lied to council. I mean, I mean, they don't have any substantial reason why they have to continue with this tariffs.
Lulama, what steps has the Good Party taken to ensure transparency and even accountability regarding the use of the funds generated from this drought tariff?
Look, I mean, none currently. Look, we have tabled this on Thursday, so we will be taking a legal advice. We will push further to the PC. We're going to the PC on the 1st of August. So we need answers to the MECO member and to the ED, and we have taken the legal advisors. And we will take further steps.
But in your view, what are the potential financial and administrative impacts of this on the city if the drought tariff is withdrawn?
Look, I mean, the city they don't need any money. I mean, they don't need this kind of money. I mean, the residents of the city of Cape Town have to carry the city burden. They don't need this money. The city have enough money in their bank. They don't need this kind of money. I personally call it as they've been selfish and they've been nasty to the communities and the poorest of the poor. And they will tell you, I mean, let me tell you, they will tell you that, oh no, you can go and do an indigenous grant. But that's not enough. That's not enough to the community, to the residents.
Thank you so much for your time. That's Lulama Benge sharing his insights on the contentious issue, of course, on this drought tariff, and the Good Party making that application as well.